Okay, guys, so it is samba time. Now, if you remember last week, I gave you not a pattern necessarily, but an action, which was called the volta. And that's where we were doing the cross in front and cross in front doodah, right? And I asked you to practice that in both directions because I was going to show you some patterns and some actions that incorporate that. So today is the first of those patterns, right? This, by the way, we're going to call this zigzag voltas. And what's going to happen is that we're going to go down the floor, then we're going to switch places, cross over each other's tracks, so to speak, and go the other way. So we're going to do this from a couple different angles. So we're going to start with a whisk, 1 and 2. An open break, that means even though you might not be able to see it, Na's moving away from me. 1 and 2. Now we both start the crossing in front. Cross, side cross, side cross, side cross. Then we're going to go back the other way and switch places. Cross, side cross, side cross, side cross. Then we're going to do 2 whisks, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Going to do that across the camera so that you can see how that looks from a different angle. So we have whisk and 2, whisk and open break, volta, cross and cross and cross and cross, cross and cross and cross and cross, whisk 1 and 2, 1 and 2. All right, so that's what the pattern looks like with a partner. Now, a couple of things for us to understand. All right, so the whisk and the open break, it's just 2 whisks. It's just that we have moved away from our partner. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be leading Na to do a half of a rotation with this hand. Not violently, not all at once, but that is how she's going to know that we're going to do voltas and not something else, because there are a whole bunch of patterns, movements in samba that start from this position, from this open break position. Right, so that's one of the keys, is getting the lady to feel that rotation and then going into the volta, right? Now, when we watch Na going slow through this, it's going to be this really perfect, ideal thing where she does the open break. She feels the rotation, she starts through here, and off she goes, okay? In an ideal world, that's how it's supposed to work. In the real world, more than likely, the lady's going to end up taking kind of a forward, curvy kind of first step, and it's not going to feel that tight crossing action that we've got elsewhere. But more than likely, what the lady's going to end up doing is stepping out. It's not going to feel very cross, but she still has to come around the corner so she can get going into that volta. Right now, Na's great at it because it's the only step we're doing. She knows what we're doing. That makes it easy. But in the heat of the moment in samba, I do an open break. At that moment, Na has no idea which of the 10,000 variations that we can do from that position. So there'll be this natural reaction to start to step toward me. So if you see that change a little bit as we go through, that's what's going on, right? So we're doing whisk and 2, whisk and 2. Now see, she feels me pull this hand to go up, but notice her body's already starting to come forward, right? It's not like I'm shoving her that way. So it's going to be natural for her to step a little bit forward into that first volta, right? But then we're really trying to get squared around so that we can get that crossing action going, right? And then going into the second volta, we're going to see much the same thing. As Na makes her way into the track I'm in, and I might make my way around there, this will be a bit more of a forward step, but again, we're still trying to keep it as much of a stepping across ourselves as possible, so that we're not just walking and then all of a sudden we're going along in this move, right? So if I'm the lady, I might end up stepping forward, but I'm going to make sure that I bring myself around parallel to the man. Right, so as the man at the open break, my part's easy. I'm just going straight into a volta, but since my volta is going that way, and by the way, voltas always go left or right, east and west. They don't go north and south. There are no forward voltas. There are no backward voltas. They always go sideways, right? So I'm going to be going that way. So from my whisk to the volta, I've got to create a rotation through my body that now creates the possibility for a volta to occur going that way, right? So that's what we're looking for on this combination, is that setup of the man starting the line, the lady coming around, and off we go. And then again, we're going to switch through here, and away we go and complete those 4, and then do our 2 whisks at the end. Now, something important for you to know about voltas. Each volta takes a half a beat of music. Half, 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 half. There's no whole counts in there anywhere, except for the very last volta in each group of them. How many ever you do, 2, 4, 6, 144, 10 million, and 12. Whatever number of voltas you do, the last one is always a whole count. So that means we're going to hold that little down position that we've gotten to. So we're going to have quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, 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 slow. So that extra hold, that extra knee softening that I'm creating is part of the lead in telling my partner when we're done, right? So the basic pattern is just what we did last week. 4 voltas to the left, 4 voltas to the right, or vice versa, whatever it is. The volta really doesn't change. What we're doing here is giving us a way to get in and out of it, all right? So we're just going to dance through this one more time, right? So we have whisk and 2, whisk and 2, volta and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Whisk and 2, whisk and 2. All right, guys, so that does it for our samba for this week. Okay, so this is called Zig Zag Voltas. Thank you very much, you guys. Have an awesome one. Bye-bye.